What is up, legends? We are back, day 8. Day 7, I really did, the how to start strong type of stuff, which was what the video was this morning. You're going to be seeing this probably later on in the day. A few things we need to talk about, and that's the next side of this. As you can see, you get Ming Lao at the end of it, which if you had it early, grats. If you don't, then kind of is what it is. But day 7, that's when you officially get her and things become, more fun and interesting. Over here, we have day 8 where you actually get a summon right here, as you can see, and you get the opportunity to get a guaranteed summon. Could be anybody of the natural characters, so that's cool. Hopefully it's not a dupe and something that you can actually use. Hopefully give you Rahu, because he, for whatever reason, seemed to evade me all the time, but hopefully that's good for you. So obviously we're on to day 8 now, and all I have to do is just go farm. I haven't farmed any of these today. I've been farming stuff for my shells and trying to get all my shells in order for my teams and stuff like that. But as you push through and get through these things, you can actually start getting more freebies and things like that. They opened up Dazzler as well. Dazzler is super simple as far as what it does. You do things throughout the day. As you can see, Phantom Theater and Threshold, and you're going to get these, and it pushes you along that path, so you can end up getting all of this. There's no reason not to do it, because at the end of it, you will get a perfect Latif. Now, the shop is actually pretty interesting. As you can see, you got red shadow print right there, gold shadow print, and then a bunch of resources. All of this saves you time for the most part. I brought the Etheria coin because that's what I needed at that time. But they also have a secondary shop right here, which is literally just currency and stuff like that. Got 10 summon right there for 800. That's 200 cheaper than the normal 10 summon. Plus you get 50 of the Etheria coin as well, so you might as well. The most important thing here is actually one of the cheapest, and this digital beat bundle. If you really care about the type of thing, it has a red shadow print and then gold, which this is technically 2 shadow prints because the gold can transform into 1, so that's actually pretty good, along with the EXP and the currency. This is the best bang for your buck here. You have an outside shot of getting like something like here for 10. That is probably going to be SR. It's not going to be SSR most likely. And then for $5 right here, you get a 10 summon, so that's actually pretty good. Plus the Dazzler disc on top of that. And kind of like going forward, you see like the brute for all that. These two, the Mambo and the Classic, is in the same type of thing in their other store, where you're buying a dupe here and a shot at some other characters, and including some summons right here. And right here, you're buying a character basically. You're just this SR is pretty much a character plus a shot at a light dark unit right there, and then 40 normal summons. So that's pretty good for that. That's a pretty good bundle. And what I didn't think would actually happen, which we're going to go in with my current team right now, is Infinity Train is here. I didn't think we were going to actually have that right now, and it actually is in a better spot than what it was before, because they had Infinity Train starting to open up at like level 15. I'm like, bruh, who the heck can even handle this at that point? Oh, let me back out real quick. So you have 2 characters that are going to be of use, which you see Lin and Freya. And then the available units that you can use right now is Odd, which is blue, light, dark, and blue and light and dark, along with Leon and Freya. Which again, the whole army of 5 strat. This is the stuff that I was trying to get you accustomed to. And then the same thing again. That girl is appearing again. This girl Tia. Here she go appearing again. This is all perfect right now. Let's go with so we can actually pick cards. The game reflective code and start reflecting all damage at the end of the turn. Reduce right here. Let's do that. Not that I don't even think anything is gonna get the attack. I might get clapped before they even get to do anything. Now I'm wondering. I'm wondering if that's gonna be for every stage. Yeah, Slight Yagami didn't get the memo that you shouldn't reset. Probably for the best. I don't know. It is for the best, Slight Yagami, if you ever see this. You need every character that you can build. Okay, so we'll go with that. Barvel might be the most devastating SR next to Kraken, and the fact that you can actually have both of them out there. I don't need both of them though. You put it together with Freya, that's even more devastating. And just to help guys out, because I saw and I was talking with people about this. People were saying that Tiamat falls off, and like I had said in the comment section a few times and talking to people, Tiamat will fall off if you build her speed, which you should not be doing. Tia's whole kit is HP scaling, the entire kit, everything. So you essentially are being bad building her as a speed unit. I'm gonna keep repeating that because it's becoming a problem now where people are saying, hey, this is like, the character's not bad, the information being put out there is bad. That's what's happening. And like I specifically try to stop stuff like this from happening and saying certain things, but you can't. Like when something becomes popular, that's why I always disagree with what's meta. A meta is always what's popular fast and first. It's never what is actually right though. It's just somebody's opinion that, you know, got to a point and where everybody started parroting it. And that's the problem here, is that people started parroting on speed Tia, and then it reaches a point where you're like, well, damn, why my Tia ain't performing? It's because you fucking not building her right. That should never happen. HP all time, every day, all day. If you are the minute I see somebody complaining about Tia and I look at their Tia as a speed, I want to smack the life out of them. Like, who told you to do that? Who's doing that? I want to know who started this. So I need to have a word with them about being trash. Like, I really do need to have a word with them. We had like 7 betas and did something, then all of a sudden we had this one beta though, the speed. Let it rock. Speaking of, see Stell right there, I saw somebody say that Zadia is trash, and I was like, I'm exasperated with a lot of stuff that's being said. It's like killing me, dog. Yeah, who are you hitting? You're not hitting anybody. And they stunned her. But they don't get to play now, so that's fine. It'd been fun if I had the Rosa to go together with Lien. And I would use I would put her in over to be more aggressive with Freya over Freya. But this is fine. White Fang dropped. You're just probably not farming the right stage, Lemon. Gotta watch my how to start strong. I talk about that. Oh, this is actually gonna boost counterattack. Who do I want? He is gonna be taking most of the hit, so let's buff her more and buff everybody. Again, while we're actually talking about this, the proper place is to actually farm gear if you're specifically going after certain gear and want to get geared properly is usually if something drops beforehand, like we'll take again like Nightmare 3 across the board for all 3 dungeons in the gear dungeon is the best place to farm to gear your character specifically towards one thing, because there's less sets in contention and it's more bang for your buck as far as that. So you end up with all of your lavender gear across all the borders, across all your characters. Like say if you want speed and Doki, you farm Nightmare 3 and you'll have a higher chance of actually getting speed pieces, including speed pieces that you would need like speed, HP, accuracy, or accuracy resist. The problem what happens is when you go to Hell and Hell 1, like I said in the previous video, I'm just doing this while we're doing this because we gotta watch it basically. I don't really need to do anything other than what you actually have to do is that in Hell 1 and Hell 2, starting in all 3 of the bosses, they introduce the next level of gear along with the previous level of gear. So say if you want to farm like what's taken in the like Doki, if you're farming Hell 1 and Doki or Hell 2 and you want speed gear, now there's 5 sets there, basically the previous rarity sets and now the enhanced, the red rarity sets, they all have a chance to drop. So you're now rolling against all 5 now and ×2. So the chances of you actually getting the pieces, in this case speed, that you want are extremely rare, which means that you're using more stamina to actually go after something that you may in odds never see. Because now, let's say if you want speed like and accuracy on a set, it was 20%. It was a 20% chance before to actually get a speed piece in the previous Nightmare 3. Now when you add in all of the other sets, that is down to like 10%, and it's even lower chance that you'll actually get, like if you want effect accuracy or resist or if you want HP or something like that. Now that rate's even low. So you see how that's a problem, how you will end up farming, and why you will see like I can't get the drops in Hell. It's because you're farming against the odds at that point. You should go back. You should go back and gear yourself, and then you'll be strong enough to actually go beyond Hell 1 and 2 and go to Hell 3, which you actually get those chances back again to actually get good stuff, because then the odds are going to be on you actually getting the red gear at 2 or 3, and it'll negate you actually getting the previous one. It gets even better at Hell 4 if you can get the Hell 4, because Hell 4 will actually start dropping the 3s directly. So GG. And the same thing works for when it comes to Inferno. Don't try to farm Inferno directly. That's not gonna work out. We're actually getting hurt now. We should be okay though. I hope this is the because I'm gonna do something defense. Live, Freya, you okay? Good. Defense directly at the end of a turn has a 10% chance to reduce for each character in the lineup damage. No, defense. We need to do something to help Freya if we can. This defense on top. All right, so they're gonna get stopped. That's gonna allow Ling to get some heals out. Alright, so she's taunting, so now she's gonna take some of the damage if she didn't taunt everything. Alright, so Freya's not that much in trouble now. Because she actually is elemental disadvantage, but you're just allowed to use her. I would have been even safer. I should use Obel. But my Obel's not built for this yet. Obel would have been a better chance. A better, no, Kraken. Yeah, next time we'll just put Kraken in that spot instead. They just would have had no chance to actually do anything, but we're back to full health anyway. I'm just gonna go defensive stuff. The next character I would actually put Perfect Leticia in would be Ling, so she can cycle her heal faster. He didn't get everybody. Yeah. Miss falls off herself, right? Wait until I get her into red gear. How does she do? Now indestructible, she get 70k health. Freaking stupid. $15 and 24. I think, what was the highest I got before? 19? I had a different team though. Maybe we can get there. That negating damage talent is crazy. I never had that before. I was just eating it. But then again, yeah, I was doing things differently, and I did have Kraken out here. I didn't have Marvel though then. I had Kraken and Obel. I need you to hit Tia. I think they're all AoE though, so it's not gonna matter. Oh, there we go. There's one on Tia. We're gonna die. Oh, Ling. Ling said, I got you. Ray is out. It might be end of the road, guys. I don't think that's enough. Dang. Yeah, you can't do it alone, girl. End of the road. All right, 14. So the highest I got was 19, but 14 was pretty good. So also learned, probably should just bring in Kraken for that. That would have been better. Still fun nonetheless. I guess it's good because that makes the video not super long. Because if I had got the 19, that took forever. So as you can see, we have the animal crystals right here. We did get some prowess packs. All this is actually pretty useful, and this helps out. Now the cool thing about this is that even though I didn't finish everything right here, you can actually come back in with more tries and try it again. So now I know that I shouldn't use Freya. I should use Kraken. Bring Kraken in, and you know, like GG. Messiah will probably do relatively well in this as well, but for the most part, you're gonna need blue units. I did exceedingly more better. That's more better? Exceedingly better. More better sounds wrong. With Obo and Kraken though. Obo and Kraken went crazy during this. So just kind of like a hindsight to you. And if you have, I don't think Doki is going to be that great in here, but if you have Messiah will probably do really well. Victor will probably be okay as well. And of course, Marvel, you saw what Marvel did. Marvel was like just slowing them down, but I'm going to try Marvel and Kraken like after this. I don't think I have any summons because I haven't been doing anything to summon. We farm in Nico Nana because best place to farm. Okay. Do I have any summons? Let's see. Nah, it's not glowing. Oh, I'm gonna do it. There is a video that is coming that you're going to find extremely useful tomorrow. By the way, you're gonna see this today, probably later in the day, but tomorrow I have an extremely cool video coming. Wow. Okay, sir. 450. Right now there's a little bit over 500 summons that you can pick up. And I did a test on that, and I'm gonna show you guys, tomorrow what that consists. You guys are gonna love it. You're gonna love it, trust me. Catch you guys later. Peace. Thank you for watching the video all the way to the end. Please like, comment, and subscribe. I love everybody who stops by. You guys always make my day with your comments. It's always funny and whimsical and gives me a reason to keep going. So be legendary, and I will see you guys soon. Peace.